Hello my friends, Takuya here and welcome back to a Hearts of Iron 4 video. It is currently 5 a.m. in the morning. I am not supposed to be recording right now. My wife does not know that I am here. But my friends, I leave for Japan in like 10 days, which means I got a hell of a lot of work to do. I may be freezing in my garage right now, but my god am I going to make the world burn. Now you probably already have seen it from the title of today's video, but we're going to be going with a little bit of an interesting challenge here today. Now I'm sure that a lot of you have already seen the title of this video or the thumbnail or whatever, and you know that we're playing Peru today, and you're probably wondering why. After all, this is not Road to 56, this isn't anything like that. Stack, why the hell are you playing Peru? Well, I thought we would go for an achievement. In this case, my ships don't lie. The requirement to earn this achievement being that playing as Colombia, you have to form Gran Colombia and have 10 carriers along with 10 battleships, which is quite a lot. And we are, we're the little nation of Colombia. Now, I'm sure that a lot of you are already aware that there is no nation in South America here that actually has a focus tree. That's something that has not been added to the game yet. But the whole interesting history of this is, well, I mean, it's rather fascinating. Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, and Peru all have the option to form Gran Colombia, a state that at one time under Simón Bolivar was seen as potentially the next United States, like the United States of South America. And if that had actually lasted, then that would have been incredible. So what if we bring it back then? Now, unfortunately for us, we have to start as Colombia, which is democratic, whereas if we'd started as Venezuela or Peru, then, well, they are already fascist, which means we could immediately start justifying on things. And that is not going to happen. So, my friends, Colombia it is. Let's see if we can do it. Here we are, Colombia, 1936. You know, it really is fascinating because when you look at Colombia's history at this time, Colombia, around 30 years earlier or so, actually had owned Panama, but then would ultimately end up losing it. Yeah, you can thank the United States for getting involved in that whole thing to happen. But in addition to that, even though people don't really think of South America going to war with itself in many different parts, Colombia and Peru actually fought a war during this time. In fact, Peru ended up fighting a war with Ecuador in 1941, and that whole thing was not involved with any of the allies or Axis or any of that. That was its own fascinating little thing. But Colombia, well, Colombia hasn't really done much except gone on to produce a bunch of white powder here that drowns the rest of the world. And speaking of drowning, first things first, political effort. Let's go ahead and get that going. Simultaneously, we start with 2 research slots, so that means industry right from the get-go, basic machine tools, and simultaneously construction. Get that going. We actually have a decent amount of oil from the get-go, so we're going to go ahead and build up some infrastructure on here in the first place, and from there, simultaneously start building ourselves, some civvies. Might switch that over to mill depending on what it is that we're able to do here. I could actually go to partial mode pretty quickly as soon as I get some political power. But first, I'm going to have to start boosting fascism. We start with a moderate army of 6 units, which is nothing that is crazy, but also it's not great. It's really not great. Make sure that we have some infantry equipment that is being produced. We're going to need to produce a bunch of extra of that. And also, we're going to need to produce some artillery once we actually are capable of having some. In fact, delete those civvies. We're going to need to get some mills going, I'm pretty sure. And here's the thing that we need to be able to hit. Revive Bolivar's legacy. Though the experiment of Gran Colombia was only short-lived a century ago, we have now once more succeeded in wresting control of its constituent territories. We may once again realize Bolivar's dream. Problem is, in order to be able to hit this button, we have to control Panama, Loreto, Pastanza, and Venezuela, which will give us cores over effectively everything. So, as soon as we have that political power, go over here to the advisor, and there it is, fascist demagogue. Go ahead and get that going. Simultaneously, after that, immediately industrial effort, and we're probably going to beeline down armament because we need to build up a surplus of guns. All right, there is some industry. Next up after that, armament effort. Actually, it's going to take a decent amount of time to switch over political ideology. So instead, construction effort. Let's go ahead and get some civvies. We're going to get our industry, get all that set up. Simultaneously, concentrated industry because, honestly, we're not really going to be producing much. And since we have the political power, why not go partial mobilization? Get that done immediately here. At the very least, we can start constructing things faster after that so that we're not going to be affected for trying to produce our mills. Oh, we don't have basic guns. Great. Yeah, that needs to be fixed as soon as possible, please. Do I have anything resourceful? I only have oil. Yeah, okay. Well, as soon as we have 100 political power, we're going to go ahead and get an army guy going here. Maybe maneuver for speed? No, defense. We want the defense guy. Just get ourselves some ticking army experience going. And with that, next step on here, infrastructure. We need to make a beeline down here and get that extra research slot as soon as possible. Really, I have to say that the only bonus of not being fascist here from the very beginning and being able to justify on everyone else around me means that the other states around me, like Venezuela are going to complete their focus tree, which is going to boost up their infrastructure and everything else so that I won't have to. At the very least, there's that. Though truthfully, I'm not sure which one might actually end up being more powerful depending upon the time. What I do know is that I am not researching or building things very fast. So export, no. Free trade. Get even faster bonuses. And at least get a research slot. Yeah. That's what we needed from the very get-go. After that, we have to beeline down that mill path and get as much as possible. I know that technically speaking, I could game the whole Civil War and from that go ahead and, immediately switch over, but then I'm going to be significantly weaker than all the other states around me that are going to have so many more units, so there's really not much of a point in doing that right now. I might as well go for the slower path and actually boost myself up naturally. Don't look at me with that judgment, Alfonso. Your glasses don't even have glass in them. They're just circles. BDI, motherfucker. I do like your bow tie, though. Go ahead and trade away one of our civvies in order to get some steel, and that way we are going to be able to produce a decent amount of guns. From here, artillery. Lots and lots of artillery is going to be necessary. Armament effort, let's get this going. And I have 100 political power. I can't really do much else. I might as well improve worker conditions. The more stability we have over time, the better. That'll help us. What the fuck? What kind of design is this? 3 dudes and a horse and they all share a shovel. Wonderful. Then I guess we better start producing some support equipment then, I guess. Let's see, 150 political power. Next up on here, popular figurehead. Get ourselves that stability. That's going to help us produce more stuff. I actually realized maybe I should have saved the political power. I don't think that's actually going to help me. Let's see, open up political discourse and discredit government. Maybe, am I going to reach that in time? Could I potentially reach that? If I discredit them, that could reduce it enough to allow fascism to take over. Oh, I don't think it's going to work. Fascists in government, rather them than the communists. Yes. Okay. Wait. That's going to boost them. Ah, damn it. Okay. Nope. Next election, I'm going to have to actually switch over to them. Meantime, army effort, go ahead and get ourselves some doctrine going while we save up. I could technically just not choose a focus. In fact, you know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to not choose a focus here. Just boost ourselves up politically. And with 100 political power, that means we can hold a referendum. 1938, the fascists demand a referendum and they are now the ruling party. Excellent. Nueva Gran Colombia. Ooh, political power gain plus 10%. Pretty nice. And trade deal opinion. Well, if we're trading away our oil to Germany, there's a thing. So, okay, first things first, let's save up some political power and use that to start bullying the people around us. Venezuela, time to start justifying on you. 215 days, let's do it. At the same time, we are still not going to choose a focus because we're going to go after Ecuador next. Actually, no, Panama. We'll go after Panama. That will be much easier to do. Now we can go down here and choose a focus. Let's see, army effort. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some doctrine going. It feels kind of weird that I'm commentating on all this because pretty much this is just moving forward at a standard pace here in the game. My wife woke up. Okay, I'm back. My wife was not happy last night. Okay, guys, don't do what I did. Now see, here's the thing. We're justifying on both Venezuela and Panama, and the crazy part is that because we are all guaranteed by the United States, it does not matter that Venezuela and Panama are guaranteed by the United States. By the time that we go and declare war on any of these states, the guarantee effectively protects us as well. Really, you don't have to worry until going into the 1940s when there's actually an issue of, oh, they might join the Allies or the Axis or something else like that. Oh, I am barely producing anything now. Yeah, we have dedicated the majority of our resources to be able to actually produce equipment, It's fine. All right, time to go ahead and raise conscription, get ourselves a little bit more manpower because we're going to need that, and we are starting to get pretty close to this war with Venezuela. Yep, only around 40 days. So since these are now fully trained here, we go over to this, modify the unit slightly, and we should have the artillery to go ahead and add a little bit of boom onto it. This way we're not just a bunch of infantry grinding against other infantry, which sounds really weird in a sexual way that we probably shouldn't say. Either way, 40 days, that should be enough to get enough artillery going. And I am giving away all of my resources? Just to be able to produce. Okay, not that it really matters since all this is full, so I guess we could just start building some railroads then to connect this damn country. And doctrine, spear firepower, do we actually have enough? Am I gonna have enough to get a I'll wait till I have the theorist. No, wait, I'm not going to have enough. Okay, we built 9 divisions of 2 with cavalry just to be able to expose any kind of gaps that appear. Besides that, let's go ahead and get this up. We only got delay. Okay, we'll need to wait another thing here to get mobile defense. It's fine. Because our justification for the conquest is finished, which means it's time to go ahead and declare. Wow, they are attacking. Me? Really? Wait, really? They are attacking? Oh, crap. They are actually killing my cavalry. Hold up. I don't want those to weaken. I thought I was going to be able to use those to expose, but I don't want them to actually damage me. Hold up. Okay, they're launching attacks. We need to launch our own attacks in here. We need to break through as quickly as possible. They are pushing us back, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's actually fine that we get pushed back because they are actually taking more losses. And we have surrounded 3 of their divisions that we can now cut off here in the north. Perfect. Yeah, we're taking some hits, but it's fine. It's fine. Totally, guys, we got this. Ignore any of the wide-scale death spreading across this country. It does not matter. See, because now we can counterattack. There we go, another unit caught. Italy sends support. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do need it. But now we've managed to wipe out the majority of their troops, so the rest of this should be fairly easy pickings. Oh, I don't actually have a military theorist. Oh, damn it. Okay, well, fine. All right, you know what? Fine. Prince of Terror then, I guess, as a temporary measure. Because now we've actually wiped out the majority of their troops, and there really shouldn't be any way for them to resist us. So I think we can just go ahead and push now. Because there's the fate of Czechoslovakia, and the justification on Panama is complete. Crap, I gotta finish this up fast. And like that, Venezuela falls. Excellent. We go ahead and take all that. Way more lives were paid there than I actually wanted, but you know what? The first step of the conquest done. Because now I can simply move my way on over here, and Panama, well, that one's gonna be way easier here, actually. And let's just beeline down nationalism. All right, Panama. Goodbye, Panama. Yep, there we go. That one is significantly easier to take. So we just go ahead and seize all of you. Yoink, and you're done. And with that done, with world tension having spiked, it should be significantly faster for me to go over here and, yeah, Ecuador, I'm just gonna go ahead and justify on you real quick. And let's go ahead and beef up this unit and make it a little bit stronger, too. Next up on here, militarism. Now, see, here's the thing, because a lot of people say, oh, the generic focus tree is bad. It's really not when you are beelining down things such as with communism or in the case of fascism, because as a base, getting 5% recruitable population is absolutely massive, particularly when you're playing for a big rush down here in Latin America. Or South America, yeah. Hugely important. And since we've been justifying on Ecuador, next thing up here, justify on Peru. Yeah, it's gonna take 295 days, but it doesn't really matter. Sure, yeah, of course Germany have docking rights in Colombia. We're like the new Argentina, you know, only better with more oil. And there's the justification I was looking for, excellent. Ecuador, yoink, you're mine. And I could just go ahead and join Japan. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that yet, but, hey, that might be a thing that we just go ahead and do here soon. Because Ecuador fallen, we take all their equipment, artillery, everything else. They built up a beautiful surplus of equipment, so that is now mine. Absolutely wonderful. Do they have resources? No, they just had some oil. That's it. And we're just preparing now to attack Peru. Now we're finally able to get an infantry specialist, which is our general that we've grinded up here. So now we can actually get some bonuses going. Perfect. And so in about 30 days, then we're going to be able to go and attack Peru. Perfect. Holy crap, I'm getting so much. Wait, who is someone buying all my oil? Who's United Kingdom is buying all. Why are they buying all of my oil? What? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll take it. And with this, Peru is mine. Yoink. And also, speaking of Peru, I'm actually leading a trip there here this next July. And if you want to join me, there are still a few early bird spots left. So if you want the discount, then by all means, go and click the link down in my description, because we're going to go see Machu Picchu. We're going to go hike Rainbow Mountain. We're going to maybe eat a guinea pig. I honestly don't know if I have decided on whether or not I'm going to do that yet, but it's going to be a totally fun adventure. So I'm just interrupting the video right now to tell you that if you want to go, join me. Come on, buddies, move in. You know you want to. You want to take this juicy spot. It's ripe for the taking. All right, Legionnaire Romania joins the Axis. All right, come on, move on in. All right, this is going to be a long and slow grind, okay? Could I have done a naval invasion? Maybe, but honestly, it's not worth it right now. It's all right, just let them grind away, let them use up all their equipment, throwing themselves at me. That is perfectly acceptable. Could I maybe break through on the side? I would love to. Nope, it's still not going to work. Okay, that's fine. Oof, this is actually pretty hard to break through. Okay, we are losing a good amount here. Okay, this is a little bit of a problem. Go ahead and add on some supply companies so I can at least resist here a little bit better, I think, because, like, it's not like I can do anything. How do they even have units that they're able to produce here? This is ridiculous. Oh my god, how do they have so many units crammed into this spot? Fuck it, we're starting to build bricks. I need to be able to break through this damn thing. Yes, okay, there's one caught. Perfect. Aha, there's an entire section wiped. Perfect. Now withdraw your forces. Quick, bait them in again. God, this is taking way too long. It's so much easier playing as Peru than fighting against Peru. My God. There we go. The bricks are finally making some progress. That's what I want to see. And finally, oh my God, that took years to actually take down. Okay, that takes Peru. We take all of this. Yoink, that is a massive pain in the ass to fight through. But hey, with that, Nueva Gran Colombia is formed, or rather, I should say, Bolivar's legacy, the Bolivarian Empire. The rebirth of the Bolivarian Empire, my friends, having retaken all the lands belonging to old Gran Colombia, the Colombian government has now begun increasing moves towards integration of the newly conquered territories. As a result, in an attempt to rally the people behind the state, there's been an increase in pan-nationalist propaganda with clear support from the government. The new game that is sweeping the nation, Simon says, like Simon Bolivar. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Either way, finally that war is done, and our factories jump up by a ludicrous amount in it. That is simply beautiful. Because we have the basic focus tree going down the fascist side, that means we're at 9.5% recruitable population, which means that with our base 15 million, that is going to be pretty significant. The unfortunate thing is that if you actually do this starting as Peru, you can do this significantly faster, right? Like, this whole achievement is you have to start as Colombia, but if you do this exact same thing as Peru, which, mind you, you still have the decision, as Peru, you actually get all of Peru as a core, so you get more population, and on top of that, you don't have to fight in Peru, which makes it significantly more powerful. Oh, but look at that. Look at that sweet little flag up there. Still now, that gives us a large amount of resources that we can work with, which is great. And so now we can fully crank out this military industry. Docking rights from Japan. Sure, of course, Japan. And since it's already at 100% world tension, that means I can fairly quickly justify on the stuff around me in order to be able to secure my defenses. So in my case, time to start making my way up the coast. To Costa Rica, if you will. Another really bad pun. And since I have more than 50 factories, I can get the second research slot, so that puts us at 4, which is awesome. United States joins the Allies. Okay, that's fun. That's some fun stuff then. Ooh, yes, great general, brilliant strategist, reckless infantry. Oh, buddy, you're my new favorite. But either way, Gran Colombia is formed, so even though I'm going to be attacking other states around here, at this point, it's time that we go ahead and start actually developing our technology. We're going to need that navy now. Costa Rica, mine. What are you doing going back and forth? Get destroyed. Costa Rica falls, seize all of your equipment. Yoink. Next up on here, Nicaragua. There is debt conversions. The future belongs to the Bolivar Empire. Yes. Goodbye, Nicaragua. And hello, Honduras. And perfect. Okay. We finally have ships researched. It's 1942. I just want this damn achievement, okay? So let's design a carrier. I don't even care what they look like. They just need to be cheap. So you know what? This is perfectly fine. Just make it as cheap as possible. In fact, I don't even need any convoys. Screw that. We're just going to produce hangars. Oh my God, Germany. Hold up. Is this because they were able to buy my oil? I know I'm selling it to Japan, but I know before I was selling oil to Germany. Because Germany has oil, are they actually able to fight the Soviets? I've never seen them do this good on a base. What? Oh my God, the Germans might actually capitulate the Soviets here. All right, now focus all efforts on naval production. There's really nothing else for us to do. I need to produce this stuff as quickly as possible. Honduras, finished. Let's go ahead and yoink on you. And boom, that is done. Perfect. Seize all the chromium. Oh my God, they capitulated the Soviet Union. I have never seen AI Germany do this. Holy crap, man. There is no way in hell the British are actually going to be able to land down here in Sicily now, with the Germans having completely taken all of this. Oh, and I'm trading away all of my factories. I can't even build any of the stuff that I need here. Great. Okay, well, you know what? We're going to have to do something, okay? I don't want to, but we're going to have to reduce the amount of basically everything that I'm producing here, just so that I'll be able to stop trading away all the factories. There, that's at least slightly better. All right, final one. Try to seize some chromium. Hopefully, please, for the love of God, don't join the Allies. Yay, Guatemala. Okay, that's down. Hopefully seize the chromium. Maybe some dockyards. Maybe. I hope. God, this is gonna take forever. You have to produce 10 carriers and 10 battleships. The whole point of this challenge is to just, like, sit here and not do anything. So, you know what? I think we're gonna skip quite a bit ahead. Oh my God, and I'm gonna have to produce battleships, and these are even heavier than the carriers. Are you... It's gonna take forever. It's gonna take forever, man. Denmark, are you really revolting against the Germans? Not smart there, buddy. Not smart there. Oh shit, the British actually did take Sicily. And Vichy France is invading Denmark. Oh, buddy. Turkey, you also joining the Allies may not have been a smart move. We don't quite know yet, though. French government returns. Oh, Vichy France now has control of everything. This has got to be the best AI Germany game I have ever seen in my life. Oh my God, I don't want to do, you know what, screw it. We're stopping construction of basically everything. Give me back all of my resources. We don't want anything. We only want ships. I just want this achievement, damn it. All right, first rounds of carriers. Almost done. Please, just finish it, please. Yes. Okay, now we can work on the heavy ships. All right. France is launching a reverse Southern D-Day. Hey, wow, good for you, buddy. I'm not sure how that's gonna work out here, to be honest. Oh, you're launching in Italy too, which failed immediately. Okay, 1945. We're still constructing ships. How many do I even have so far? I have my, wait, does that say 9 carriers? Am I, oh, yeah, that's the final one. Okay, all right. In the reserve, I got 9 gran carriers. We're about to have the 10th, and then after that, we just need to finish off the battleships. You know, by a good 1947, maybe. Come on, I'm so close. This takes forever. What is even going on in the world at this point? Oh, wow. Italy is getting invaded again, and Turkey is dead. How lovely. How many? One more. Come on. We're so close. I just want to end it already. June 1946. And 3, 2, 1. Do we have it? It's made. There it is. My ships don't lie. As Colombia form Gran Colombia. We did it. Oh my God, was that annoying. Okay. Honestly, it's not really a hard achievement to get. It's just one of those things that when you go and try to get it, you know that it's going to be an absolute slog to get in the first place. It would have been so much faster from the beginning I was able to play as Peru, because as Peru, you're able to take out the other nations so much more easily because you don't need to fight in Peru and you already start as fascist. You know, I think that all things considered, Simon Bolivar would be proud. Germany had easily the greatest AI game that I have ever seen them actually do here, so that's genuinely impressive. Japan is still alive because, again, they didn't have to deal with the Soviets, which means that the United States has not been able to do anything on this side, and oh my God, the Middle East is broken. More so than it usually is. Hey, even Italy managed to hold on a little bit. Good for you, Mussolini. I'm sure you're very proud of yourself right now. You only lost some of your country. Anyway, I think that is the end of today's episode. Everyone, thank you very much for watching. And you know, I think that we want to start doing a lot more achievement runs on these things. So let me know down in the comment section below what achievement you would like for me to go for next. The top like achievement is the one that I'm going to go for, and let's have some fun with it.